Hey yo, Mdawg, what up? Alright, so I'm gonna text you as soon as I'm done with this video, and I'm going to, kind of give you, like, a little intro to the story, because I can't say the whole thing online, and, I'll tell you why when I text you. But, yeah, so hopefully you see the text before you see the video, is basically what I'm trying to say here, otherwise you're gonna be like, wait, what? 'Cause I'm kind of starting in the middle. Alright, so, let's go. Cowboy comes in today, and I'm with somebody. He comes up to me and goes, "You changed your hair." And I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Yeah, I like it." And I was like, "Thanks." And then he kind of stood there awkwardly for a little, and then he was like, "Yeah, I was in here the other day looking for you. You only work on the weekends, don't you?" And I was like, "No, Saturday, Sunday, Monday." Because I do this really adorable thing where I just say shit. And it's not even like, oh, I say whatever I want. Because half the things I say, I don't want to say. And I don't know why I say them. Words just come out of my mouth with no control whatsoever. Like, I'll be at the store buying a pair of socks. And the cashier will be like, "Oh, did you see the toe socks we got in over there?" And I'll be like, "I can't wear toe socks because I am missing a toe on my left foot." And I'll be with somebody, and they'll be like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, I don't know. And the cashier will be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And I'm just like, "It's okay, I made my peace with it a long time ago. It's okay." And the person I'm with is still just like, "What the fuck?" And I'm just like, I really don't know. So I was like, "Yeah, I work Saturday, Sunday, Monday." And he was like, "Alright, great." And then he walked away, and I was like, fuck, he knows my schedule. About a half hour, 45 minutes later, he comes up to me, and he's like, you're so beautiful." And I was like, "Thanks," because he said that to me before, many, many, many times. So I was like, "Thanks." And he was like, "Oh, wow." He's like, "And I'm so glad that you dyed your hair, and now it's all one color." He's like, "I was going to tell you to do that, and then you did it. It's like you read my mind." And I was like, "Yeah, almost." And then he was telling me how I am so beautiful, and he's like, "And you don't need accessories either." He's like, "Some of these girls, they think they need all these accessories, and, you don't. You understand that. You don't need any accessories at all." And I was like, "Thank you." And then he starts telling me how he painted this picture of his dog, and it's so lifelike, and everybody loves it. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, "If I were to paint you, I wouldn't need any accessories." He's like, "'Cause you don't need accessories. I wouldn't need to do a fancy background or anything. I could just paint you, and it would be beautiful." I'd like to do that. "I'd like to paint you." And I was like, "Oh." And then he took my face in his hands and said, "Your face is perfect." And I was like, "What the fuck? Like, what?" And then he just goes, "Yeah, we'll work something out," and walks away. And I was just like, what? So I went and found my coworker, and I told her that whole story. And literally, like, 2 minutes after I finished telling her that fucking story, he comes up to me again, and he goes, "I meant to ask you." He's like, "Do you drive?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Do you have a car?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Do you have a car you could use?" And I was like, No, there are no cars around me whatsoever. Not a one." And he was like, "Oh, well, we'll work something out. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, right?" And I was just like, "Yeah." And then he left, and I died inside. Because I don't know how to get out of this. I'm not really sure how to politely tell somebody, "No, you cannot fucking paint my picture." Like, what the fuck? And, like, I would love to have somebody paint me. Like, totally, but not fucking creepy breast cancer's a conspiracy guy. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? fuck? Anyways, that's my story. That's my my story. Oh, by the way, my room is looking so cool. I'll send you a picture. I'm not done with it yet, but I'll send you a picture. And I painted this painting. I think I'm gonna give it to Mr. Scott. I don't know why. I just don't know what else to do with it. Because I don't want to hang it in my room because it doesn't go with my room. So I thought the first thing that popped in my head was, I'll give it to Mr. Scott. There are far too many Scotts in my life. Holy fuck, there is like an overabundance of Scotts in my life. Like, what the fuck? Alright, I'm done. That was my whole entire story. Have a great life. You enjoy your life, and I will be here enjoying mine. I'm sorry, I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. This is what I was saying about the words. They just come out. Like, alright. Bye, Mdawg.